all, congrats on the new deal. Curious, it's been reported that the culture in Buffalo was a big reason why you decided to stay. Wondering if that's the reason why, if you were ever considering going anywhere else, or just what the process of you deciding to stay in Western New York was.
Yep. So basically, I just told my agent, I love Buffalo. I want to be in Buffalo. I love what they got going on there, and see if we can make something happen. And I think that's what we did. It was a fair deal, kind of for both sides. And yeah, I mean, the culture that's brewing there right now is unreal. We got a little taste of it last year and the past 4 years, but it's cool, man. It's something I want to be a part of and something I want to continue on for the next 4 years.
Is there any sense of relief after, kind of not waiting till the last minute, but waiting till right before free agency for something to really materialize?
Not really. I was always confident and that something would work out, whether it was here with the Bills or somewhere else. So I'm glad it did work out here, though.
Awesome. Congrats once again, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Matt, congrats on staying in Buffalo. I know we're all pumped to have you here for more years in the future. But when you looked at what was important to you, even beyond culture, what were some of the things that were important to you, whether it was in Buffalo or another team that you wanted in your next contract that you signed?
Yeah, so basically it came down to, from the beginning, I mean, the Pagulas, McDermott, they all believed in me from the beginning, and giving me that opportunity from the jump meant a lot to me. And, I just couldn't pass that over. I built a great relationships with everybody in Buffalo, and I just want to continue to do that. And we're on a winning team. The trajectory is going up. So it's all positive things there. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
And then along with that, what did your teammates tell you when you told them that you were going to stay in Buffalo? What were some of those first reactions that you got from teammates?
They were hyped. I had Tre'Davious FaceTiming me, Dion, Micah, everybody shouted out to me. It was awesome, man. And just that alone shows you how the culture is crazy there. I feel like you don't see that everywhere else. Guys kind of congratulating you when good things happen. So it's awesome. It's awesome to see that, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thanks, Matt. Also, you had an epic tweet, by the way.
Thank you. I had to help with some friends on that one, but it was good. Thank you.
Yeah, Maddie steals my thunder. I completely agree. You don't tweet much, but your last few have been elite fire, dude. So
appreciate it.
You don't need to outsource for a social media team. I think you're doing pretty fine. You're part of a smallish group that's been here since 2017. That was kind of the building blocks here. You mentioned Tre'Davious, Micah, and those guys. To get that close, AFC Championship game, and fall just at least a game short of where you want to be, how much of a factor was that of wanting to see this through, something that you are part of a small group that was here at the beginning?
Absolutely. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. We kind of started it out when Sean first got here, and I think Micah kind of mentioned it in his interviews as well. I just want to see it through the finish line. I'm not kind of guaranteeing anything, but to see where we were last year and how close we came, and to be on the other side of that somewhere else and to see that happen again, I didn't want that to happen. So I'm glad I have that chance again for the next 4 years.
Understandably, you were probably focusing on the contract or, wondering where your future was. But what have the conversations been like with teammates that you'll now be sticking with after the game, as the months and since you guys have allowed yourselves to decompress from the season and how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, we have a close group of guys. We've stayed in contact. There was nothing official before this, so there was no talks of anything like that. But we've all kept in close contact. Our linebacker room still has a group chat going and all that. So it's been nothing but positives. Everybody wants the best for everybody. There's not nobody gets looked at differently if you choose to go on a certain path. But the way it worked out, I think it's great with Poyer getting extended, Micah as well. Tre'Davious, Dion, kind of those core group of guys who've been here from the beginning. It's kind of awesome to see that.
Okay, congrats, Matt.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt. Sal Capaccio, WGR. Good to see you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where are you right now? Just so we know, are you in Orlando? You got a lot of sunshine there.
No, I'm in Southwest Florida at the moment.
All right, awesome. Just a lot of sunshine right there coming through. What about your relationship with your coaches? Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier, Bob Babich, the people you've been around, there's been some continuity there since you've come into the league. How much did that factor into this?
Yeah, it's been huge. I mean, all those people you just mentioned, starting off with the Blues, I can't even thank them enough. Down on there from being to McDermott to Frazier to Bob Babich, the whole coaching staff pretty much. We formed a tremendous relationship over the last 4 years. I mean, that's something that you can't really go to another team that quickly and build that quickly. But it's been pretty crazy. I love getting coached by Bob. He's a great guy. He's coached some elite linebackers in his time, and he's got a couple more with me and Tremaine there. So hopefully we can keep it going.
I remember last summer doing a Zoom call with you just like this. And you said, people asked you a lot about you're going into the last year of your contract. And you said, yep, I'd love to be in Buffalo to take care of itself. There was also a lot of question. They hadn't re-signed Dion. They hadn't re-signed Tre'Davious. Would they have enough resources to be able to do everything? Thinking back, how much did you think about it, especially after those guys signed? How much did you think at all this year kind of about this, or did you just simply have to put that aside?
Yeah, I kind of put it aside. I didn't want to get distracted by the whole situation. I didn't want to let it affect my play. That's a big thing with something that big on your mind. So I just kind of left it to my agent and left it up to kind of just whatever happens. And this is what I wanted to happen. So I'm glad it worked out.
All right. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt, thanks for taking the time. Congratulations. You mentioned Tremaine. He was on Good Morning Football this week and, talked about his growth. And I think one of the things that people forget about sometimes, and it's pretty well covered on social media, is how young he is. I'm curious for you, how much did, getting a chance to tag with him going forward play into your decision? How excited are you that you get to continue playing with him?
I mean, I feel like Tremaine and myself haven't even reached our best ball yet. I feel like that's still on its way to come, but now it's been great. I mean, Tremaine's an outstanding player, and me and him feed off each other pretty well. So having that relationship continue on for however many years we're together definitely played into the factor a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to get back to work with him, and we're expecting some big things this year.
Thanks, Matt. Congrats.
Thank you.
Money Matt.
What's up, man?
Hey Mookie, we can't hear you, man.
Yeah, I'm getting no audio on this end.
So I think he muted himself by accident, huh?
I'm unmuted now. Maybe it was the sun rays. You got me now, Matt?
I got you. What's going on?
Great, man. Hey, in this day and age, market value is, that's what it's all about at this point. And in this case, it's very rare because basically you chose to stay and you gave Bills the family discount. And, coming into that first McDermott's draft class, resigning guys like Dion and Trey, did that really lead into you resigning this point around? Hello?
Be in Buffalo. I'm excited to be here. I love the fans. I love the culture they got going on there. Everything about it, I just couldn't see myself somewhere else right now at the moment, especially what we've been building over the past 4 years.
Right. And man, coming out of Dr. Phillips High School, man, did you ever picture yourself having this much success in the NFL?
I did. I always believed it from the beginning. It's always a little uncertain in your mind, but I feel like if you personally can't believe it from the get-go, you have no chance at doing anything. That's just not with football. That's with basically anything in life. If you don't believe it, who else is going to believe it? So I always had that belief, and it's just about executing it and continuing to work for it. But it's definitely a blessing. Not everybody has this opportunity. So it's definitely I just sometimes sit down and remind myself how blessed I am. But yeah, I mean, I always believed it from the beginning.
Absolutely, man. Wish you nothing but the best, and at least you get to put up with us for another 4 years, right? And bring that wrecking ball. Bring that wrecking ball too, man.
Appreciate it. Will do.
Hey, Matt Bove with Channel 7. Like everybody said, congrats on the deal. You know, kind of going off what Mookie just said, you know, you're a late round pick in 2017. You get an extension. Tre'Davious gets an extension. Dion gets an extension. I'm just wondering, from the time that you got to Buffalo until now, the point when you sign an extension, how have you evolved as a player? What strides have you made? Where do you think you're better now than you were, obviously, when you came into the league?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just being anywhere for 4 years, you're gonna grow dramatically. But yeah, I mean, I think just overall as a football player, understanding the game more, the ins and outs of the defense, kind of now shifting my mindset over to how we're being attacked and that kind of thing. Once you kind of have the defense down, you can kind of think about other things, and that's how you kind of move to that next level. But like I said before, you know, I think I'm nowhere near where I want to be or my where I've been before. But I'm just gonna continue to work and keep training. I'm gonna go harder than ever right now and kind of earn this contract. But yeah, I'm excited.
You know, as free agent gets around, everybody wants to talk about this is what this team needs to add. This is what this team needs to add to ultimately take them to the next level. Obviously, for the Bills, it was a priority to keep you around. But from your vantage point, where does the defense need to grow to maybe take it to the next level and, you know, ultimately get over that hump that, you know, the 1-game hump, I guess, that you guys came up short last year?
That's a great question. It might be better for Coach McDermott to answer that one. I'm just kind of focused on myself and getting myself better and making the guys around me better.
Cool. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, Matt, Josh Reed here with the CBS station in Buffalo. Congrats on the new deal. Obviously,
Thank you.
played through some injuries last season. How are you feeling right now physically? And did you have to get anything done postseason?
Nah, I'm feeling great right now. Stronger than ever, faster than ever. So I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
And no postseason surgeries or whatever.
Okay, good. And my last question is, how does getting this deal done so early before you even hit free agency, how does it change your mindset as far as you can completely put away, you know, I gotta be on a Zoom with this GM or that GM. How does that change things now, even from a day-to-day kind of scheduling basis? Free you up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it just basically frees everything up, and I can now focus on my training and getting myself better. I don't got to learn a whole new defense or make friends with a whole new team or anything like that. So it's a pretty cool situation I'm in.
Appreciate it, Matt. Thanks. Have a good offseason.
Appreciate it.
All right, Matt, that's all for today.